Coming up next on Container Masters.
Jay, I think where you went wrong is that you started thinking.
It's starting to rain. It looks like the gravel completely ends and we're going straight into mud. And if he gets stuck at all, you owe me dinner. All right, it's a wager. Oh, that thing tilting like that. Welcome to 9 Mile Princess Palace.
This has been awesome.
There are over 140 million shipping containers in the world. The vast majority of these remain idle and unused. Jim Russell, working with a network of specialty builders, is on a mission to change this, one container at a time.
I love it. This has been awesome.
Together, they repurpose, upcycle, and give these incredibly strong building blocks a second life. They are Container Masters.
Kathleen's location was absolutely breathtaking. It's the kind of place you go and you sit down and you just don't ever want to get up.
Kind of been 2 years in the making because I started thinking about this 2 years ago.
This is a 20-foot model we're building currently that's going to go to Washington State. It's a weekend type of getaway set up, kind of off-grid, what we would call partial off-grid. It's got a gas appliances, gas refrigerator, gas stove, gas water heater, a composting toilet. The lady is super nice. It's her own design that she came up with. Got a lot of windows, 2 big French doors for a lot of natural light. So I'm excited to go to Washington and deliver this in a couple weeks.
Over the next few days, the team pressed forward with the finishing touches on Kathleen's house.
Are we going to roll this?
Yeah. We can.
Jay and Larry get to work installing Kathleen's floor.
There we go. Now I guess we could, you want to take that in and we'll just kind of pull it around that way just a little bit. Larry, I got something.
It doesn't take long for Jay to become distracted.
What do you think about my new pole vault? Let's see if we can do it here.
Little did Jay know, we have eyes in play when the cats are away.
Hey, that's a safety violation. That's a safety violation right there. No more throwing caution into the wind. It is safety first from here on out.
He deserves it. More of a dunce than a safety issue.
I just saw this big tube laying around. I don't know why I thought of it. To me, it looked like the perfect opportunity to get some pole vault practice in. Hey, you were supposed to be my scout, Larry.
I didn't care what happened to you.
Yeah, hey, Larry's.
Hey, you be the first one to have to wear our cone.
When Robert first came out with a 3-foot bright orange safety cone on his head, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
We're going to take safety to a whole new level around here, okay?
Okay.
All right? Now, here's the new rule. We got to set some guidelines. We're growing, and we're starting to put a lot of orders out, and you guys are getting a little carried away out here. I'm Mr. Safety. If I come across anybody doing anything in the shop that's unsafe, you gotta wear this cone. Now, Larry, I can always count on you to be honest. So what do you think of this new safety policy?
I think it's wonderful.
You do?
Yeah.
Now, I've never heard you
Yeah,
on board with
as far as a safety cone deal, it's either kind of stupid, really, but you know, Robert's the boss, so.
Let's turn over a new leaf. Safety on 3.
Safety on 3.
1, 2, 3, safety. Will that fit on your head?
How is it possible that Jay looks halfway normal with the safety cone strapped to his head?
You ain't tall enough. There you go.
Here, feel naked without a hat on.
That's what happens around here when you have safety violations. Since we're
All indications are that Jay is in a perpetual solo competition to out-crazy himself.
Okay, now, what do you think about that? Do I need to wrap a row?
I think it'll stay there pretty
So
good.
I don't think anybody would think anything about it if I walk in the room with a safety cone on my head. I think they'd just think, oh, same old Jay, different day.
Oh, you look handsome.
Is that nice?
I can't believe he had to wear an orange safety cone on his head all day.
Or maybe I'm just not smart enough to figure them out.
Hey!
Maybe that's
Hey! Hey! Now,
Hey, Mr. Safety's
all
here.
safety, Jay.
all this work that I do around here, you know, allows me to do a lot of thinking. And so I hope you don't mind. I figured out a way to adapt our headdress, our cone hat here.
Yeah.
So I've taken it upon myself to allow for, you know, I've got it secured firmly to my head.
I have learned not to argue with an idiot. He'll drag you down to his level and beat you with experience.
With this tape here.
Yeah.
And it's slightly smaller, but it allows me to kind of maneuver around the shop without banging into stuff.
Jay,
So-
I think where you went wrong is that you started thinking.
Yeah.
How well it could have been.
Babe, everybody has a right to do stupid things, but you're abusing the privilege.
You know, time will tell whether it works, but right now, I don't know. I think it seems to have the desired effect.
You gotta keep trying though.
Hey, you know what we normally do with intruders? We just shut them in there and we slap them like this.
Don't you think I look good with this cone on my head?
If I agree with you, we'd both be wrong.
So we got a unit for Kathleen, a 20-foot weekend getaway. She's customized it to the way she wants it. It's pretty much all off-grid, but I tell you what I'm more excited about, seeing her reaction when she gets to lay eyes on her finished unit.
So this unit behind Robert and I is headed to the great state of Washington. All right, hey, we're here in the great state of Washington. What a trip.
What a trip. We have been around the world.
We have. It took us 4 airplanes to get here, didn't it?
It did. Let's go check it out. Hey, and you know what? Let's just say this. We showed up here 1,600 miles away. We haven't met the homeowner yet. How do we even know we're on the right property? What if we're walking up somebody's driveway?
Did you wear your bulletproof vest?
No, I forgot that. They won't let me bring that on the airplane.
Oh, man. So the delivery in Washington for Kathleen, we transfer the unit off the trailer onto another trailer. And I'm telling you what, it's starting to rain big time. I'm thinking it's a no-go. We've gone from a very solid base of gravel over there. I mean, you can clearly see the difference right there. I mean, that is solid gravel. And I'm afraid if we're going down this, the gravel is sparse here, really sparse. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they just tried to blade some gravel over some dirt here that they cleared the grass off of. So,
well, I don't know, Robert. I was feeling really good about it. I was feeling great about it up to this gravel point, but you know, we don't know if it's going down the road that continues to gravel or not, but this is clearly a road down here, and it looks like they just, like you said, just scattered some gravel as a makeshift deal. But I'm telling you right now, this is nowhere near the gravel
base.
is there. There's
No,
a complete difference.
You're right. This could be a game changer.
Well, and I'll tell you what, look right straight ahead. It looks like the gravel completely ends and we're going straight into mud.
Let's go look.
Oh, geez, I can't believe that. Man, I hope they're not coming down this way.
You know, you seem to be a little worried we might get stuck. I mean, I honestly think we're going to be fine. I mean, what's your concern?
Well, the biggest concern I have right now is you and I are both standing on mud.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
and this is where the unit's going. It's literally, we got to get a semi truck with a 21,000 pound unit, truck and unit combined, on this mud, and he's got to do a circle to get out of here. He's got to drop it and do a circle, and I think we're going to have an issue. I think he's going to get stuck.
Do you really?
I do. I know half for driveway's gravel, and I know the other half is dirt, and it's raining, and I'm thinking, hey, we got mud.
I tell you what, I'm not much of a gambling man, but what do you think about making a wager on this deal?
I'd be up for it. My wager is he's going to get stuck, and if he gets stuck at all, you owe me a burn ends, lunch, or dinner. And if he doesn't get stuck and he just slides on through without an issue whatsoever, I owe you a burn ends, lunch, or dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, you know I eat a lot. Jim came up with a great idea to bet me some barbecue that we couldn't get it in there, and I wasn't going to let that happen.
All right, it's a wager.
It's a wager.
And with that, the wager is on.
Either wager on.
Yeah, wager's on.
Yeah, you wait.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking forward to it.
So you made it?
We made it.
1,680 miles, you say?
1,680 miles.
Man, what kind of weather did you run into?
Strong winds, tornado warnings, a little bit of snow up in the mountains, but
Really?
yeah, but not too crazy.
Nothing you can't handle?
Hey, Jim Russell.
Stacy Moore.
Stacy, pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah,
Robert.
you too, Robert.
Stacy, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Did you bring some friends with you here?
Yeah,
Jim seeks out a new friend.
Coco.
Oh, look at these sweet things. Look at this. Hey, how are you? How are you, huh? We love animals.
I think Jim might really be a dog whisperer.
How are you? Are you Coco or Brutus? You know, I have a dog named Brutus. How are you? You guys are so sweet. Look at you down there, huh?
The container home is transferred from the long haul trailer to the short haul trailer for delivery to the home site.
Just like a champ.
Like he's done this.
Like he's done this before. He said this would be no problem. I think he meant it.
Now they bought it for wanting to go to a mill and watch them all getting cut. Didn't have a treater.
Yep. So look at these front tires up in the air. That's just the weight of the unit, but once he slides the bed of his truck forward, the tires will go down.
Whoever said semi-trucks can't pop a wheelie?
Yeah, this guy, he knows what he's doing.
You think he's pulled a couple of these up before?
I think he's pulled a couple of them up before.
I guess the game is on now, right? We're gonna find out.
I'm gonna be eating some barbecue.
Hey, listen, here's the deal, all right? I hope you are eating some barbecue, because if there's one bet I want to lose, it's this one right here. I want this home delivered exactly where it's supposed to be, all right?
Hey, you know, I had a guy tell me once, don't make a bet unless you know you're gonna win.
Well, you know what? I have a feeling I'm gonna win, but I don't want to win. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's see.
All right. So we're gonna head on in, we're gonna get this thing set, and we're gonna find out if it's gonna get stuck or not. Who's gonna win the bet, Robert or me? I actually hope Robert wins this bet.
Hey man, he made it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, geez Louise, that is a long trip.
1,680 miles.
My God.
The rain starts back up again just in time for the delivery.
Okay, he's approaching the muddy area right now. He's on the muddy area, his front tires are on it.
As the 30,000-pound load leaves the safety of the gravel and onto the mud, the team anxiously holds their breath.
At this point, he's entering full mud. This is full dirt mud. Boy, that thing just, oh, that thing tilting like that. Jeez Louise, it's tilted. All right, he's got it under control. Man.
The relentless rain has turned once solid ground into a muddy mess.
All right, Stacy, you tell us where to stop at.
Well, I think he's got to pull in and then back up.
We're in Washington, and it's raining. Imagine that, rain in Washington. I apologize.
The storm pummels the crew throughout the day.
Oh my
Boy,
gosh,
it's
you're
pretty
right. You're right.
That is got to go up a little bit, and that's going to sink. I'll go turn that other side, Robert.
We have touchdown.
That's it.
All right. What do you think?
Perfect. You did good.
Did it. All right.
So we took Kathleen's unit to Washington on a lowboy. We parked right on the highway or the street, the county road in front of her spot.
We got this in literally just before the rain. I don't know if you can tell, but it is raining right now.
Hey,
I know.
I'm tasting those ribs. I hate to rub it in, but I'm gonna be hungry that day, just so you know.
Hey,
I won some barbecue. Jim lost a bet, and I was happy.
he was adamant we wouldn't get stuck. Now, how he knew that, I have no idea. Kathleen, hello. How are you doing?
I'm good.
It's a
How are
pleasure.
you?
Pleasure to meet you.
Finally.
I know. So we heard a rumor this is 2 years in the making for you.
That's true.
A 2-year dream.
True story. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Started out with a trip to Wisconsin to visit my brother. Anyway, and it's morphed into this. So here we are.
Kathleen showed up, and the first thing she said is, I already got a name for this unit. It's called the 9 Mile Pink Palace.
9 Mile Princess Palace. Here we come. Let's go do it.
Something like that.
Welcome to 9 Mile Princess Palace. We're excited for you. I mean, 1,600 miles, we're finally here. We're soaking wet. You're not. That's good. I'm glad you're not wet. 9 Mile Princess Palace. Here we come. Let's go do it. Welcome to 9 Mile Princess Palace. Here we go.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Let you guys take a look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Chandelier.
Can you believe it? Wow, it's bigger than I thought. It looks small on the outside, but it's bigger on the inside than I thought. And here's my security shutter.
Wow.
Look at this.
Beautiful.
I'm starting to bake the cookies
Hey, when
already.
you put a basketball hoop up there.
Wow. And you know, I didn't ask for these, and you guys just put those on.
Oh, really?
So you knew that I liked the bling. That is awesome.
Seeing Kathleen's heartfelt and candid reaction the first time she set foot in her home, that really is extremely gratifying for us at Container Masters. We have a lot of these go through the shop.
Yeah.
And they're all unique
Yeah,
in their
of
own
course.
way.
Sure.
But this is by far one of my favorites that has left our facility. I love it.
Most people, when they see that fireplace, they think it's like a toy.
I know.
I don't know how I'm
know.
gonna get that 18-inch log in there.
I don't know who you are either.
I know. Look at that. Wow. And since it's so insulated, it'll be fine.
They say that'll heat up to 450 square feet.
And since I'm 160,
I mean,
I'm
you
good
ought
to
to
go.
roast it.
That's right. What do we have here?
That is just some storage.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't know that.
you didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just,
Oh, killer. I'll take all the storage I can get. And is this the...
that's the service panel.
Okay, good. Okay, look
Yeah.
at this. Compost. Look at the little baby IKEA sink. And my cute that I ordered from Amazon. Look at this. It's amazing.
How big that shower is.
Holy cow.
Big shower.
Isn't that awesome? Jeepers and all the can lights, right?
It's
And
bright.
That's where the chandelier's going. Oh my goodness.
You
Well,
want-
I'll tell you, it's awesome. And I can put stuff up there. And this is just, I mean, I've never had one of these. So bucket list, I can check that off.
You can check it
Yeah,
out.
farm sink, I'm good. And
got-
this is the same one I have at home. This is awesome. I mean, similar, very nice. And,
And this is your water pump
oh, okay.
right here.
And is this electric or is that propane?
This on and off button
Okay,
right here.
okay.
Then your pressure, you can adjust the pressure.
And where's
Yeah.
do you know where the pilot light and the plug-ins
It's
is?
all right here. All the controls are right down here.
And I'm sure there's a manual.
Yeah, and I
and
got the
everything.
manual
Yeah,
in
of
there.
course.
And the plug-in for the power is in the back?
It's right here.
Oh,
Oh,
right there.
oh,
Okay.
hello.
Plug right there.
Oh,
so you
la-di-da.
don't ever have to take it out.
Well, thank you
Perfect.
very kindly.
And-
Jeepers.
And how about the pilot on the stove?
It doesn't have electricity. It's all battery operated. So it's got a battery pack for your pilot.
For your igniter.
igniters.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't take any power for this one.
Okay.
So I mean, it truly is off-grid power.
Yeah, right,
So,
right.
And the pilot light, do you have to light one or you just light the stoves?
You just turn it on and it clicks,
That
Like-
clicking
yeah.
and it
will
lights.
ignite it.
Yep,
Cool.
just lights.
Same with the oven then?
Same with the oven.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
I don't know anything about compost tile, so you'll have to tell me.
You know, they've got videos. That's always what I encourage people to do is watch a video on how to use it.
Yeah, and probably just from the manufacturer I can go.
They got videos of people using a compost toilet?
Well, I'm sure.
What kind of videos are you watching?
When Kathleen cried, that about brought tears of joy to my eyes, just knowing that I was part of that. And when people are so emotionally excited about something like that, I love seeing that.
This has been awesome.
Well, I'm glad.
This has been the most fabulous experience, and this is just a fun new chapter for us. You've been just lovely. So
Kathleen's emotions convey her journey.
You know, all this.
And we'll have a big gathering of all of our clients together somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Big barbecue, Robert's buying.
Oh.
And it's going to be fun, and we'll have everyone there, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, wow. I will be there with bells on.
All right.
9 Mile Pink Paradise or something like that.
What are your dreams? I had a teacher once tell me, you should always have more dreams than you'll ever be able to achieve. That way, you'll always have something to work toward. Kathleen had a 2-year dream to get a container home out in the country. What's holding you back from achieving your dreams? Every wall that I've ever knocked down opens another door. Go ahead, knock down that wall. The delivery went great. It went off without a hitch, even in the driving rain, the pouring rain, the mud, everything else. We got the best drivers, we got the best delivery people, because we are Container Masters.
Back at the shop.
Safety violation.
I had my seatbelt.
Get your seatbelt on. Where's your safety goggles?
Can I borrow your glasses?
You cannot borrow my glasses. This is a safety violation. You know what that means? That means you got to wear this cone while you mow.
I think Robert is going way overboard with the safety measures. He's out of control.
Well, Robert's always overboard. He's always overboard.
I got a pair of safety glasses for you. We're taking safety to a new level at Container Masters.
I can see that.
Yeah, so put those safety glasses on. I don't want your eyeball to get poked out.
I think it's really dumb that I have to wear a cone because I didn't put on my seatbelt. I don't even go that fast. My dad goes faster.
This goes here, right?